Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. With respect to the outcome of the meeting held by the Southern governors, the senators under the aegis of Southern Senators Forum have applauded the governors and they've celebrated them, especially over some of the key decisions that they have made for the southern part of Nigeria. Don't forget that there had been a lot of lingering issue which has not received any attention both from the federal and from the state level, and it seems that the people are overly tired about it. But right now, with that phenomenal meeting they had yesterday, a lot of people are so excited and they are very hopeful that everything will play out exactly as it's been agreed. Now, let me just give you a little summary of what the outcome of the meeting was like yesterday. And number one, they dealt with the issue of open grazing, and right now there had been a conclusive decision on it that there is a ban on open grazing. Secondly, they are demanding the president to have to talk to the people, openly, that he was the one that the people voted into office, and they want to hear him talk, especially about the issue of insecurity and some other pending issue. And thirdly, another very important issue that was tried out yesterday was the issue of restructuring. Together, they reached a consensus on restructuring, that the country should be restructured. And then lastly was the issue of community policing. For a while now, we've seen that it's actually the people, the people in the states, in the local government, and in the different communities that can actually handle the issue of insecurity. So they are supporting community policing, state policing from now henceforth, and that's why these guys have to talk about. I'm talking about those in the aegis of the southern senators. But let's just look at the news in detail. And according to the news, senators from the southern part of the country under the aegis of Southern Senators Forum (SSF) have thrown their weight behind the southern governors on the total ban of open grazing of cattle in the southern parts of the country. According to the senators, the move by the governor will help nip in the bud the herders-farmer clashes and senseless kidnapping, as well as continue kidnapping and destruction of property of people of the southern extraction. The lawmaker who held the step taken by the governor stressed that it would serve as a buffer to wanton destruction of farmland, kidnapping and carnages. Ekiti on Wednesday applauded, even as they lamented how the southern farmers were losing hundreds of millions of naira to plundering of food crops through encroachment on farmlands and exposing the region to famine and acute food supply. The statement jointly signed by the SSF Chairman, Secretary General and Publicity Secretary Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele, Senator Matthew of Edo State and Chukwuka Utasi of Enugu State, respectively, and made available to journalists in Abuja on Wednesday. The Southern Senators have urged the governors to work in synergy with the senators in order to achieve maximum result. Bamidele and others saluted the governors for ruminating on the expediencies and the need for speedy restructuring of the highly lopsided Nigerian nation, saying these will also help to remove the venom that have permeated the land on account of alleged neglect of certain section of the country. According to the SSF leaders, urging of inequality, equity and justice in the way the country is being run will wipe out ethnic tension, restore peace and stability, and ward off agitation for secession that are now gaining traction across the land. The Southern Senator Forum, comprising senators from the Southeast, Southwest, and South-South, recalled that the Southern governors had at its meeting held in Asaba, Delta State capital, on Tuesday unanimously passed a verdict prohibiting open grazing in the region to checkmate herders, farmers clashes, and senseless kidnapping, as well as killing of Nigerian citizens of southern extraction. The statement read, as insecurity continues to take a toll on the country and subjecting many to kidnapping and killing, the Southern Senators Forum has commended governors from the region for outrightly taking a firm position on burning national issues, including banning of open grazing of cattle. The senators submitted that such dead and unanimous policy will help in reining in those hiding under cattle grazing to unleash terror of kidnapping and killing on the residents of the region. Southern Governors Forum had its meeting held in Abu in Delta, Asaba precisely on Tuesday, unanimously passed a verdict prohibiting open grazing in the region to checkmate herders, farmers, clashes, and senseless killing, as well as killing of Nigerian citizens of southern extraction. According to them, at this critical point of our national life, when the economy was being bedeviled by galloping inflation, youth unemployment, and insecurity, food security is very crucial to mitigate the effect of these diverse evils on the citizen. Available records have shown that attaining food security status will remain a mirage in the South owing to the ravaging effect of outdated livestock grazing policy being unleashed on farmlands by some unscrupulous herders. Most appalling were the seemingly unabated kidnapping and killing of our people by suspected headsmen who have become bandits heating up the system. With this uniform resolve by our governors to initiate no grazing policy, the region will return to its peaceful and agriculturally self-sufficient status it has assumed even long before Nigeria amalgamation in 1914. Finally, the Southern Senate Forum encouraged the governors to swiftly follow up on these resolutions by immediately approaching the leadership of the National Assembly with a view to working with the two arms of the parliament to ensure that these well-articulated position on the state of the nation, especially as relates to restructuring, state policing, and jettisoning of archaic traditional grazing method, which fall short of global best practice standard and a potential threat to our nation's cohesion and peace, are thoroughly and decisively addressed through the ongoing constitutional review exercise. Wow, this is a good one. The support being given to them clearly shows that Nigeria is moving towards the right direction. I mean, for you to come up with recommendation, it's always seen in a system like this. But the most important thing is for Nigerians to work together speedily to ensure that between this month and next month, those things are already put into practice. Nigeria wants to see a situation whereby tomorrow we wake up and we start seeing state police at work, fully at work. They are being payroll, not the issue of vigilantes and all of that. They are being payroll, given some regulations, you understand. At the same time, the issue of restructuring, for there to be calm in the country, for the country to return back to its best position where peace will prevail in virtually every way. Let's restructure the country. As simple as that. As merely we restructure the company, everything will be put under check. You realize that everyone will be running his own state like a region. And that will go an extra mile in correcting some of the ills that are persistent in some of the states. And the issue also of open grazing, the ban on it, is a welcome development. All of this is a pointer to the fact that Nigerians are tired. And with the support of the senators and with all hands being on deck also, I am hopeful, and Nigerians are hopeful, that all of these will bring back the good days of Nigeria, where we existed as one, but yet we were not fighting. That's where I'd like to leave you. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What's your position on this? Thank you very much and stay tuned.